Psychosocial recovery coaching is a relatively new support item in Australia, so it is absolutely understandable that NDIS participants and others in the community have some queries and concerns about the support item. We at Recovery Plus Support have reached out to the community to find out what some of the common queries and concerns are, and myself, along with some of the team, are here to address them today. What is a recovery coach and what do they do?
A psychosocial recovery coach is an NDIS-funded worker with mental health knowledge to provide coaching, support, information and education to the participant in their own safe living environments. Psychosocial recovery is a specialised area of mental health support services that will help people who have developed a disability resulting from a long-standing mental illness. This long-standing mental illness can often result in simple everyday tasks turning into a challenge. The disability arising from this condition is psychosocial disability. A psychosocial recovery coach exists to increase the capacity of a participant to lead a fulfilled and healthy life. A psychosocial recovery coach will work collaboratively and closely with their participants, their families, and other stakeholders to design, plan, and execute a recovery plan by breaking it into achievable tasks measurable over a specified time frame.
What is the difference between a recovery coach and a support coordinator?
While similar in role to a support coordinator, a psychosocial recovery coach is someone who is specialised in mental health either through training or lived experience. Therefore, the psychosocial recovery coach can understand challenges from a psychosocial perspective and help the participant to achieve their self-identified goals. They'll work with you to develop plans such as wellness plans, relapse prevention plans, risk management plans, and safety plans. How often you will work with your recovery coach will be determined by your NDIS plan. Your recovery coach will help you in the process of your plan review, including helping you to make any changes and to make sure the process goes as smooth as possible.
I'm comfortable with my support coordinator and would rather stick to what and who I know.
A participant is under no obligation or pressure to switch from a support coordinator to a psychosocial recovery coach if they are not comfortable with that arrangement. At the end of the day, the participant will still be able to exercise their choice and control as that is their right. However, the two are not necessarily interchangeable. A support coordinator and psychosocial recovery coach can work together for a participant, as people have found this to be a very beneficial support system. A support coordinator will work with participants to find supports and providers who meet their needs, while a psychosocial recovery coach will dive into the life of a participant and understand how they can better ensure a meaningful recovery through capacity building and recovery plan strategies.
I'm weary of having a recovery coach because the pay rate is low. Someone who is good at their job surely would go for a higher paying role.
The pay rate for psychosocial recovery coaches is determined by the NDIA. The pay rate isn't an issue for our recovery coaches as they are passionate about their role. Being a psychosocial recovery coach is really rewarding. We are able to be a part of a participant's life and their recovery and see them reach their NDIS goals and beyond.
I don't like the idea that you go into it blind. I want to know who my recovery coach will be. I want face-to-face support. Do you offer this?
Yes, we offer face-to-face support. When you sign up with Recovery Plus for a psychosocial recovery coach, the first step is that someone from the office will give you a ring and they'll be able to answer any questions or concerns that you may have, and they'll be able to talk you through the process of getting set up with a recovery coach. This phone conversation will also allow us to gather some information about yourself, which will then enable us to match you up with a recovery coach who we believe best suits your needs. We will make every effort to match you up with the most suitable recovery coach for your needs, but there is every chance that you just might not click with the person that we assign to you. This can happen, we're human, and sometimes we just don't click with someone for whatever reason. If this is the case for you, please get in touch with us and we'll be able to reallocate you a new recovery coach. You are never locked into the recovery coach that gets assigned to you. Unfortunately, you're unable to meet your recovery coach prior to signing your service agreement. To make up for this, we've created staff profiles, which includes a picture of the recovery coach and some information about their background and experience, including their qualifications. The purpose of this is to give you a bit of information about your coach, help you feel a bit more familiar, and hopefully it will ease some nerves going into that first meeting.
I'm hesitant about getting a recovery coach because I think they're trying to get me off the NDIS system.
The role of a recovery coach is not to get you off the NDIS system, but at Recovery Plus Support, our hope is that you will achieve a level of independence where you can better navigate the NDIS space and do so more meaningfully. We exist to assist participants to achieve and grow closer to their self-identified goals. Our recovery coach will work collaboratively and closely with the participant, their families, and other key stakeholders to design, plan, and implement a recovery plan. However, the support needed is always identified and assessed by the NDIS and is dependent on individual entitlements of the participant.
Being told participants with a psychosocial disability should have a recovery coach has rubbed me the wrong way. What makes you think we need this?
You have the choice and control to make decisions about your own life and your recovery. But a psychosocial recovery coach was developed by the NDIA to support participants with psychosocial disability. The focus of recovery coaching is to foster independence, and the underlying hope is for a participant to take ownership of their recovery through the facilitation and support of a psychosocial recovery coach.
What areas do you service?
We have teams in each state, so we're proud to say that we offer our services Australia-wide.
How do I get in contact with Recovery Plus support?
To learn more about psychosocial recovery coaching offered by Recovery Plus Support, please check out our YouTube video, Recovery Coaching in 5 Minutes. For any queries, clarifications or referrals, please call Recovery Plus Support on 1800 512 281 or visit us online at recoveryplussupport.com.au.